Have you ever wondered why some individuals can effortlessly captivate a room while others struggle to be heard? This intriguing phenomenon often boils down to a profound understanding of the psychology behind communication. In a world where the ability to convey ideas effectively can determine the trajectory of one's career and personal relationships, mastering communication skills becomes not just beneficial, but essential. The art of communication is a delicate dance, a balance between speaking and listening, asserting and empathizing. It is a skill that transcends mere words, tapping into the realms of nonverbal cues, emotional intelligence, and cultural awareness. As we delve into the nuances of powerful communication, we uncover the techniques that transform ordinary speakers into influential leaders, capable of inspiring change and fostering connection. Join us on this journey to unlock the secrets of compelling communication, where every word is a brushstroke on the canvas of human interaction, painting a picture of understanding and influence. Chapter 1: The Foundations of Communication. In the grand tapestry of human interaction, communication stands as the most intricate and vital thread. It is the bridge that connects us, the tool that empowers us, and the art that defines us. As we embark on this exploration of communication's foundations, we delve into the essence of how we express, interpret, and connect. This chapter is an invitation to journey through the fundamental principles that underpin effective communication, to uncover the power of words and silence, and to understand the transformative potential of listening and empathy. Communication is more than the mere exchange of words. It is a symphony of verbal and nonverbal cues that together create meaning. The spoken word, with its vast lexicon and nuanced tone, forms the backbone of our interactions. Yet, it is the unspoken, the gestures, the expressions, the pauses, that often speaks volumes more. In understanding these elements, we unlock the true potential of our communicative abilities. At the heart of effective communication lies active listening, a skill often overshadowed by the allure of articulate speech. Active listening is the art of presence, a practice that demands our full attention and engagement. It is the quiet strength that allows us to truly hear and understand others, fostering a deeper connection and paving the way for meaningful dialogue. Empathy is the cornerstone of human connection. It is the ability to step into another's shoes, to feel their emotions, and to see the world through their eyes. In communication, empathy transforms interactions into profound exchanges where understanding transcends words. It is the bridge that closes the gap between speaker and listener, creating a space where genuine connection can flourish. Consider the story of Emma, a corporate leader whose journey in mastering communication transformed her career and personal life. Once a speaker who struggled to convey her ideas, Emma embraced the principles of active listening and empathy. Through practice and dedication, she learned to engage her audience, not just with words, but with understanding and presence. Her transformation stands as a testament to the power of foundational communication skills. Similarly, we meet David, a teacher whose classroom was once a cacophony of voices. By cultivating empathy and honing his listening skills, David created an environment where students felt heard and valued. His story illustrates the profound impact of communication in fostering an atmosphere of respect and collaboration. As we conclude this chapter, we recognize that the foundations of communication are not just theoretical constructs, but practical tools that shape our interactions and define our relationships. By mastering verbal and nonverbal cues, embracing active listening, and practicing empathy, we unlock the potential to transform our communication and, in turn, our lives. This journey is not merely about becoming better communicators, it is about becoming more connected, more understanding, and ultimately, more human. Chapter 2. The Psychology Behind Words. In the realm of communication, the psychology behind words is a powerful force, shaping perceptions and influencing outcomes with a subtlety that often goes unnoticed. This chapter delves into the intricate dance of language, where word choice becomes the brushstroke in the art of persuasion. Consider the concept of framing. In essence, framing is the lens through which we view and interpret information. It is the difference between seeing a glass as half full or half empty. This seemingly simple shift in perspective can dramatically alter our emotional response and decision-making process. For instance, a political leader might frame a policy as a tax relief rather than a tax cut, subtly guiding public perception towards a more favorable view. Then there is priming, a psychological phenomenon where exposure to one stimulus influences the response to a subsequent stimulus without conscious guidance. Imagine walking into a room subtly scented with lavender. This scent might prime you to feel more relaxed and open, influencing your interactions in ways you might not consciously recognize. Words can serve as similar primes, setting the stage for how we interpret subsequent information. A study once demonstrated that participants exposed to words related to old age, such as retirement and bingo, walked more slowly than those who were not. This illustrates the profound impact that subconscious cues can have on behavior. The power of persuasive language lies not only in the words themselves, but in the intent and delivery behind them. Persuasion is an art, one that requires a deep understanding of the audience's values, beliefs, and emotions. Consider the story of a renowned orator who, during a pivotal speech, chose his words with such precision that he swayed an entire nation towards a path of peace. His secret was not just in his eloquence, but in his ability to connect with the hopes and fears of his listeners, aligning his message with their deepest aspirations. In everyday conversations, the impact of word choice is no less significant. A manager delivering feedback might choose to highlight an employee's strengths before addressing areas for improvement, thereby framing the conversation in a positive light. This approach not only fosters a more receptive atmosphere, but also encourages growth and development. The psychology behind words is a testament to the power of language as a tool for shaping reality. It is an invitation to become more mindful of the words we choose, recognizing their potential to influence and inspire. Through framing, priming, and the art of persuasion, we hold the ability to transform not only our conversations, but the very world around us. Let us wield this power with wisdom and care, crafting narratives that uplift and unite. Chapter 3. Non-verbal Communication Mastery. In the intricate dance of human interaction, words are but the tip of the iceberg. Beneath the surface lies a vast ocean of non-verbal communication, an unspoken language that shapes our perceptions, influences our decisions, and defines our relationships. Imagine walking into a room and feeling the atmosphere shift, even before a single word is uttered. This is the power of body language. Our posture, gestures, and movements are silent storytellers, that convey confidence, openness, or conversely, insecurity and defensiveness. A firm handshake can establish trust, while crossed arms might suggest resistance or discomfort. Facial expressions are the windows to our emotions. A genuine smile can light up a room, breaking down barriers and fostering connection. Conversely, a fleeting frown or a raised eyebrow can speak volumes, often revealing our true feelings despite our best efforts to conceal them. Understanding these subtle cues allows us to navigate conversations with empathy and insight. Then, there is the melody of communication, our tone of voice. It is not just what we say, but how we say it that resonates. A warm, steady tone can reassure and persuade, while a harsh or monotonous delivery may alienate and disengage. Mastering the art of vocal variety is akin to conducting an orchestra, where each note and pause carries significance. Consider the story of Emily, a young professional, navigating her first major job interview. As she entered the room, her body language exuded confidence, shoulders back, head held high. Her genuine smile and steady eye contact immediately created a rapport with the interviewers. Throughout the conversation, her tone was both enthusiastic and measured, reinforcing her spoken words with authenticity. Emily's mastery of non-verbal communication did not just land her the job, it set the stage for a flourishing career. In the realm of leadership, non-verbal cues are equally pivotal. Take the example of Michael, a seasoned executive leading a critical negotiation. By maintaining an open posture and using purposeful gestures, he conveyed authority and approachability. His keen awareness of the opposing party's body language allowed him to adjust his strategy in real time, ultimately securing a favorable outcome. In education, the impact of nonverbal communication is profound. Teachers who harness the power of facial expressions and vocal dynamics can transform a mundane lesson into an inspiring journey. Consider Sarah, a passionate educator whose expressive storytelling captivates her students. Her ability to read their nonverbal feedback ensures that her lessons are not only informative, but also engaging and memorable. Mastering nonverbal communication is not about manipulation. It is about authenticity and connection. It is about aligning our inner intentions with our outward expressions, creating harmony between what we say and what we show. In a world where words can be misunderstood or overlooked, nonverbal cues offer clarity and depth. As we continue to explore the nuances of human interaction, let us remember that mastery of nonverbal communication is a journey, not a destination. It is a skill that evolves with practice and mindfulness, offering endless opportunities for personal and professional growth. In this silent symphony of gestures, expressions, and tones, we find the true essence of communication, a powerful tool that, when wielded with care, can unlock doors to success and understanding. Chapter 4: Emotional Intelligence in Communication. In the realm of communication, where words and gestures intertwine to form the fabric of human interaction, one element stands as a silent yet powerful force: emotional intelligence. This nuanced skill, often overshadowed by the more tangible aspects of communication, is the unseen hand that guides the symphony of dialogue, ensuring harmony and understanding. Emotional intelligence, at its core, is the ability to perceive, understand, and manage emotions, both our own and those of others. It is the compass that directs our interactions, allowing us to navigate the complex emotional landscapes that accompany human communication. In a world where effective communication is key to personal and professional success, emotional intelligence emerges as an indispensable tool, transforming mere exchanges into meaningful connections. Consider the leader who, in the midst of a challenging negotiation, remains calm and composed. This leader is not merely relying on strategic acumen, but is tapping into a deep well of emotional intelligence. By understanding their own emotional triggers and recognizing the emotions of others, they can steer the conversation towards resolution, fostering an environment of trust and collaboration. This is the power of emotional intelligence in action, a subtle yet profound influence that enhances communication and builds bridges between diverse perspectives. One of the most compelling aspects of emotional intelligence is its ability to enhance empathy, the cornerstone of effective communication. Empathy allows us to step into the shoes of others, to see the world through their eyes and understand their emotions. It is this empathetic connection that transforms communication from a transactional exchange to a relational experience. When we communicate with empathy, we acknowledge the humanity of the other person, creating a space where genuine understanding can flourish. Take, for example, the renowned leader and communicator, Oprah Winfrey. Her ability to connect with people from all walks of life is a testament to her high emotional intelligence. Oprah's interviews are not just conversations. They are profound exchanges where she listens deeply, responds thoughtfully, and creates an atmosphere of mutual respect. Her emotional intelligence allows her to navigate sensitive topics with grace, drawing out authentic stories and insights from her guests. This is the hallmark of a communicator who excels not just in conveying information, but in fostering genuine human connection. Another exemplar of emotional intelligence in leadership is Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft. Under his guidance, Microsoft has undergone a cultural transformation, driven by a renewed focus on empathy and collaboration. Nadella's leadership style is characterized by his ability to listen and respond to the emotions and needs of his team. By prioritizing emotional intelligence, he has cultivated a workplace environment where open communication and innovation thrive. This approach has not only strengthened internal relationships, but has also enhanced Microsoft's reputation as a leader in the tech industry. Emotional intelligence also plays a critical role in conflict resolution, a vital aspect of effective communication. When emotions run high, misunderstandings can quickly escalate into conflicts. However, a leader with high emotional intelligence can diffuse tension by recognizing the underlying emotions and addressing them with empathy and understanding. This ability to manage emotions in high-stakes situations is what sets apart exceptional communicators from the rest. Angela Merkel, former Chancellor of Germany, exemplifies this skill. Known for her calm demeanor and thoughtful approach, Merkel has successfully navigated numerous political crises by leveraging her emotional intelligence. Her ability to remain composed under pressure and her knack for understanding the perspectives of others have earned her respect on the global stage. Merkel's communication style demonstrates that emotional intelligence is not just about managing one's own emotions, but also about creating an atmosphere where constructive dialogue can occur. In the digital age, where communication often transcends physical boundaries, emotional intelligence becomes even more crucial. The absence of face-to-face interaction can lead to misinterpretations and misunderstandings. However, Those with high emotional intelligence can bridge this gap by being attuned to the subtleties of digital communication. They understand the importance of tone, timing, and context, ensuring that their messages are received as intended. In conclusion, emotional intelligence is the invisible thread that weaves together the tapestry of effective communication. It is the skill that enables us to connect with others on a deeper level, transforming interactions into meaningful exchanges. By understanding and managing emotions, we can enhance our communication, build stronger relationships, and navigate the complexities of human interaction with grace and empathy. As we continue to explore the vast landscape of communication, let us not forget the power of emotional intelligence, the silent force that elevates our words and actions, creating a world where understanding and connection thrive. Chapter 5. Overcoming Communication Barriers. Effective communication is the cornerstone of successful interactions across diverse environments. Yet, it is often hindered by barriers that can obscure understanding and impede progress. Among the most prevalent obstacles are cultural differences, language barriers, and personal biases. These barriers, while challenging, are not insurmountable. Through informed strategies and real-life examples, we can navigate these complexities with precision and clarity. Cultural differences are perhaps the most visible barrier to communication. They manifest in varying customs, values, and social norms that can lead to misunderstandings if not carefully managed. To overcome this, one must cultivate cultural sensitivity. This involves not only learning about different cultures, but also developing an appreciation for their unique perspectives. For instance, in a global business meeting, understanding the importance of hierarchy in Japanese culture can facilitate smoother negotiations and foster mutual respect. Language barriers, on the other hand, present a more tangible challenge. Misinterpretations can arise from differences in language, structure, vocabulary, and idiomatic expressions. To bridge this gap, it is essential to employ clear, simple language and to utilize translation tools or services when necessary. A successful example of overcoming language barriers can be seen in international diplomacy, where interpreters play a crucial role in ensuring accurate communication between world leaders. Personal biases, though less visible, can be equally detrimental to effective communication. These biases often stem from preconceived notions and stereotypes that cloud judgment and hinder open dialogue. To counteract this, individuals must engage in self-reflection and actively challenge their biases. This can be achieved through exposure to diverse perspectives and by fostering an environment of openness and inclusivity. A practical instance of this is seen in diverse workplaces, where training programs on unconscious bias help create a more harmonious and productive atmosphere. In conclusion, overcoming communication barriers requires a deliberate and informed approach. By recognizing and addressing cultural differences, language barriers, and personal biases, we can enhance our communication skills and foster more meaningful connections. These strategies, supported by real-life examples, demonstrate that with effort and understanding, effective communication is within reach for all. Chapter 6. The Art of Persuasion and Influence. Summary. In the world of communication, the art of persuasion and influence stands as a cornerstone of success. It is not merely about convincing others, but about engaging them in a narrative so compelling that they willingly embrace your vision. This art is steeped in techniques as timeless as storytelling, where a well-crafted narrative can evoke emotion, build empathy, and create a shared experience. Stories have the power to transform abstract concepts into relatable realities, making them a potent tool in the arsenal of any persuasive communicator. Rhetorical devices further enhance this communication. These are the tools that, when wielded with skill, can turn a simple message into a resonant call to action. Consider the power of repetition, which reinforces a message and embeds it in the listener's mind. The strategic use of metaphors can illuminate complex ideas, making them accessible and memorable. Alliteration and parallelism add rhythm and cadence, making the message not just heard, but felt. Building credibility is another pillar of persuasion. Trust is the currency of influence, and it is earned through authenticity and expertise. A communicator who speaks with authority, backed by knowledge and experience, commands respect and attention. This credibility is further solidified by consistency, as a reliable message is one that is more likely to be believed and embraced. However, with great power comes great responsibility. The ethical implications of persuasion cannot be understated. It is a tool that can be used for both enlightenment and manipulation. Ethical persuasion respects the autonomy of the audience, presenting information honestly and transparently. It seeks to inform and empower rather than deceive or coerce. This ethical grounding is what separates a true master of persuasion from a mere charlatan. Throughout history, we find examples of communicators who have mastered this art. Consider the speeches of Martin Luther King Jr., whose storytelling and rhetorical brilliance inspired a nation towards justice and equality. His words were not just heard, but felt, resonating with the heart and mind. Similarly, figures like Winston Churchill and Nelson Mandela used their oratory skills to lead and unite people in times of crisis, their messages enduring far beyond their lifetimes. Chapter 7. Crafting your communication style summary. Crafting a unique communication style is an art that sets individuals apart, allowing them to express their ideas with clarity and confidence. It begins with authenticity, the cornerstone of effective communication. When we communicate authentically, we resonate with our audience, creating connections that transcend mere words. Authentic communication is not about adopting a persona or mimicking others, but about embracing one's true self, allowing genuine thoughts and emotions to shape the conversation. This authenticity builds trust, a crucial element in any dialogue, whether personal or professional. Adaptability is equally essential, as it enables us to navigate the diverse landscapes of human interaction. Different contexts demand different approaches, and the ability to adjust one's communication style to suit the situation is a skill that can be honed with practice. Whether speaking to a crowded room or engaging in a one-on-one conversation, adaptability ensures that the message is not only heard, but also understood and appreciated. It is the bridge that connects diverse perspectives, fostering an environment where ideas can flourish. Consider the story of a young entrepreneur who, despite initial setbacks, found success through powerful communication. By embracing authenticity and honing adaptability, they were able to articulate their vision in a way that inspired others, transforming challenges into opportunities. Their journey underscores the transformative power of finding one's voice, a voice that is both authentic and adaptable. Another compelling example is a renowned public speaker who captivated audiences worldwide. Their secret lay not in grand gestures or elaborate speeches, but in the simplicity and sincerity of their message. By staying true to their values and adapting their delivery to resonate with different audiences, they left a lasting impact, proving that powerful communication is within reach for anyone willing to cultivate these skills. In crafting your communication style, remember that it is a journey of self-discovery and growth. Embrace authenticity, cultivate adaptability, and let your voice be a beacon of clarity and inspiration. Through powerful communication, you have the potential to make a significant impact, leaving a legacy that echoes through time. In the realm of business, leaders like Steve Jobs demonstrated the power of storytelling and credibility in building iconic brands. His product launches were not mere presentations, but performances that captivated audiences and created a loyal following. Jobs understood that persuasion is not just about the product, but about the vision and values it represents. In politics, the ability to persuade can shape policies and influence the course of history. Leaders who harness this power responsibly can enact positive change, while those who misuse it can lead to division and discord. This duality underscores the importance of ethical persuasion, where the goal is not just to win, but to uplift and unite. In conclusion, the art of persuasion and influence is a multifaceted skill that combines storytelling, rhetorical finesse, and credibility. It is a powerful force that, when used ethically, can inspire and transform. As communicators, we must strive to master this art with integrity, using our words not just to persuade, but to enlighten and empower.